Okay. Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Make the Rooms of Death Hall. Okay, I'm having a little problem speaking because I can hear myself speaking in the headphones. So I'm just going to pull them out of my ears. Alright. Okay. So what I've been doing, what I've done since the previous video, was a little small change in my recording setup. And right now I'm using a software, Adobe Audition, to do some real-time sound modification. Wait a second. Yeah, I'm doing some real-time noise limiting. So I should be a little bit louder and my voice should be a little bit cleaner. I don't really know how it will work in the final video, in the final thing you can hear. Hopefully it will be alright. I also moved a little my microphone. Before I had it a little bit on my side. Right now I have it right in front of my mouth. It should help from what I've managed to hear when I was doing some tests. It's much better. Alright, so as we did before, I'm going to make a room or two in my hold called Narrow Perspectives. And last time I have made a couple of rooms. Since the last time I've made a couple of rooms, I don't remember which I have shown, but there are the rooms I can show you. This one, this, and this, and I'm not going to show them more detailed for you, because hopefully you'll come to play it when it's posted on the architecture board. So what I'm planning to do today, I'm going to make a few rooms with some other game elements. Yeah, rooms, okay. I still don't know what elements I will include in the next, let's call it tier, but for sure there will be tar. And maybe I'll go with tar mother too, so let's use both. Okay, so let's start with a tar mother. I still don't have an idea what kind of room I want to make. Let's for now make it so that it is enclosed. There will be yellow wall. The starting point will be a little lower. You can also hear my cat meowing in the background. Ignore her. I can't put her outside my room because she's still recovering from a wound on her face, so she can't be unsupervised together with the dog. Alright, let's change the starting position first. And facing north. Okay. And right now this room is obviously unsolvable. So we need some way to open the yellow gate. Let's see. I'm going to make this room a little bit bigger, because I think I already have an idea what to do. What I have in mind is that I want the player to use the tar babies that are created by this Tar Mother to press some pressure plates and I want him to be forced to keep him in these chambers. Alright, so let's do it like this. The first will be open from the very beginning. It will be an enough pressure plate. So let's toggle. So basically you need to do them in order, and you're not allowed to let a tar baby leave any of these enclosures. Alright, let's check. Alright, it's not a difficult room for now. Alright, Lara, I'll make it unsolvable just for you, because basically the rooms you make are pretty much unsolvable. And that's it. Actually, I have an idea. Let's make it that there will be an enough pressure plate under both of these Tar Mothers. Yeah, the idea I have right now is that if you kill the Tar Mother too quickly, you will lock out the Tar Babies locked inside these chambers. Now the problem is that if I do it like that right now, like this, you can just kill the Tar Mothers. These gates will close, but you'll still be able to sidestep these force arrows and just step on, kill, leave, and so on. Or will it be possible? Let's see. No. Okay, come here, baby. Okay, if you do this, yeah, they are pretty much closed and it's impossible to let them out. So the idea now is that you need to keep the tar from growing too far. Like this. And now you can kill the second Tar Mother. And I think we have a small but also pretty nice room. One other thing I could probably do is to... No, actually, you know what? I think it's alright. Because I could make it a bit more harder by placing force arrows here, which would require you to kill the Tar Babies in a particular order, but it will also prevent the Tar Babies from spawning. So yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, so it's a very simple Tar Mother room. I think it will work well for another level, which will introduce the Tar Mothers and Star. So I'm going to leave it as is. Actually, I'm going to make another exam type of room, type of level. So let's see. First of all, oh yeah, I have also introduced dagger in the previous level. So if you don't know how this hold is going to work, basically there will be two types of levels. There will be exams, which will introduce 5 new game elements, and completing an exam will unlock all rooms, all levels which use these elements. So for example, the introduction exam introduces all class levels which have 0 in the name. Exam A unlocks all class levels with all levels which use these elements. So for example, the introduction exam introduces all class levels which have 0 in the name. Exam A unlocks all class levels with the video preview has not done. I hope it wasn't too loud. Hide yourself. Alright. Sorry for that. I guess either no one noticed or no one cared about that. Okay. Let's get back to the business. So the idea is there are different types of elements, groups of elements which you unlock, and this unlocks another level. So this room will be a perfect room for a class type of level, for the level which will contain Tormados. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is to create another exam level. This one will introduce Tar and Tormados. So we need something simple for this, something which more or less shows how an element works, but at the same time is not too difficult. So let's see. I want to make it so that you're shown that the tar cannot be cut on the corners. So let's try something like this. And put the tar or just tar here. With some incentive for the player to actually stab it. I don't know. Maybe something. No, this won't work. Oh yeah, I have an idea. So the thing is, I will need some more space for a setup like this. So basically what it will do is there will be an orb here which will open a gate or yellow door. I sometimes call them gates and sometimes I call them doors. They open the respective gate. So when you actually hit the orb and you decide not to change your sword orientation, you are bound to try to stab the star. And also I'm going to place a couple of monsters here. Add a wall here. No, not wall. Let's make it an open yellow door which closes when you hit the orb. Yeah. And change the starting position. Change the starting direction to 6. What's wrong with my numpad? Okay. Now we'll leave the default weapon and no. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 6, 5. Alright. So a very easy introduction to how. Now let's introduce the tire marker. will use a trick. So what you will have to do in this room will be to simply wait for the tower to grow. Let's make it 2. Like this. Mothers. Let's make it a little bit more difficult. Set the starting position. Top player 2 here. Face up. 1. Alright, so all you have to do here is just wait for the turns. Destroy the first, destroy the second blob of tower, kill the tower mothers, and you're done. Pretty simple introduction, and also the room looks like a face or a skull. Do not mistake it for Skull, which is my nickname, just as cool. Maybe Skull, belong you, I don't know. Alright, I'll just clean up these rooms and proceed to create some real puzzles. This and this. Alright. Let's make another room with a row with a tower mother and some tar. Let's try to make it an actual puzzle. Let's see. It's very difficult for me, you know, because I've said it before, I am not very good with making puzzles. So I usually just stumble around until some brilliant idea strikes me. So let's see. I could probably make it that you must build the clock here. Yeah, like this. Like this. And no, still need one more. But truth be told, there isn't really that much clock to fight against here. And so let's see. Let's put a starting place here. And I'll just try to iteratively improve this room. Face north, which will be 1. And right now, this room is very easy. Just kill the queens like this. So maybe for starters, let's remove all this tar around the tar mothers, or yeah, remove the tar from here. Oh, wait, I can do that. Then let's move the tar mothers to the corner of the room, like that. So right now we have the tar mothers enclosed. Let's place the orbs here. Like this, I suppose. Alright. Now we can get stuck, actually. Which is a good thing. So yeah, right now you just need to beat the clock. So let's think about how I can make this room be more about figuring something out. Scully will have gates that also prevent the player from accessing the other orb after one has been struck. You mean so that I have to get back to the same orb and hit it again, yeah? Well, that's a really great idea, actually. Let's do this. I screwed up. And this. And this. And it should be toggle. Okay, this is toggle. So right now, there's more clock to fight against. Yeah. Stop doing this myself. I'm really struggling with English today. And it sucks. I can do nothing about it. I'll just move the gates a little bit down so there is actually some kind of stress in case you are not fast enough to remove the terminals. I would also like to do something here. I'm just not sure what, because I want to make it impossible, or rather encourage the player not to clear up all the tar, because right now I could simply remove most of it. There is no punishment for doing this. Actually, it's kind takes quite a lot of time to do, and I forgot I got stuck. Okay, let's do it like this. Another thing to do could be to add something like that here. Let's see. Single-use pressure plates here. Alright. And the orbs open them forever. Please close this here. Actually, I have another idea, so I will place roaches here. Like that. So we also need to get back here at the end of the level. Of the room. So right now you need to keep everything a little bit more clean. Let's see if this is still possible after all of these changes. I was too slow. but I want to make it a little bit more difficult, so that you actually are forced to keep some of the tar. So I'm going to place some more tar mothers here, and I'm going to make it that stepping on one of these will close it and open the other one. So basically what you have to do right now, aside from some crazy tar management, is to kill these two tar mothers, prevent the tar from growing into here, and allow one tar mother to grow enough to have tar here. Step on this pressure plate and wait for the tar to grow to open your way. And this is not going to work actually. Let's make some simple tests. Close, open, open. So yeah, if I wait for the tar to grow, yeah, that's a problem. Is there any way to work around this? Maybe a multi-use? I should close this and open the other one. Let's see what will happen now. Oh yeah, it should not be multi-use, but not enough. Like this. Alright. It almost worked. Yeah, right now I can simply wait for the tar to go here and get myself stuck. Okay, that's not what I had in mind. Let's see, I could probably make it a little bit different. So one of them is on and off and the other one is multi-use. So another try. Okay. Yeah, it works perfectly. So now kill the mothers. Of course, we're assuming that I have already cleaned this part. So it's all about killing the tar mothers, and the room is so nice. And my cat is loud. Now I'm going to take a toy away from her for now. Come here. Meow. Ah. Okay, so let's see if this room can be completed the correct way. Close and close. It's going to be quite a waste, but hopefully I can do it. Yeah, I'm not really worried about how marbles growing in the bottom section, Because I can just go there and clean everything up easily. Or, as the English would say, excellent! Amazing performance, Cal! You are so cool and you screwed it up completely. Let's get that level. So right now I need to down here. Just a little bit. It should give me a couple of turns. Actually I can just put it down as time allows. Like this. Get rid of it. I think it's a pretty nice room, if you ask me. If you don't ask me, I'm still going to say it's pretty nice. Alright. So that's another room I have created. It's fine because the tower has either the same or very similar color to the pits around. And I can't say if I'm seeing pits or tar just by looking at the minimap. Nope, I think it's the same color. Alright, any ideas how to make it less tedious or funnier or more enjoyable or anything like that? If so, please tell me. I'm going to spend a minute or two thinking about this room. Okay, I have an idea. Actually, I can make it so that these are not orbs, but pressure plates, and one of them is single use. And the other one is on and off, or yeah, on and off. So it's also important which pressure plate you will go for first. Because obviously if you go for the right one first, you're going to get stuck. Which I'm going to show you. I'm so stuck, and also want to make it open the gates at the bottom. Okay, okay. Alright. Have I mentioned that I really love tar in this game? If I haven't, I'm mentioning it right now. I'm going to remove this part to make this room to not hide any information, even though I know that in the modern DROD you can simply set the tar transparency, but yeah, I'm still going to take pains to make everything as clear as possible. How about an orb here, just to be a red herring? It could open both of the gates and close this one, because I'm fairly sure it's not going to help anyone in any way. So I'm going to make it like this. What's next? What I can do to make it less obvious? Actually, I'm kinda curious. You can't place different pressure plates next to each other. No, I think that will be all. Yeah, so this one and this one, two rooms I have made today, both with tar and tar models, one of my favorite elements. And I have to say that in the LP I'm doing of Crystal Dragon, an Amiga game like Legend of Grimrock or Dungeon Master, whichever generation you are, and I have been talking a little in there about roguelikes, and I would like to say it publicly. I think tar is the most perfect element to be added to any and every roguelike, because in my opinion most of the roguelikes and other RPGs of that kind are really lacking in the number of environment elements, because most of the time there's only water, which makes you take damage if you're encumbered. There's lava, which makes you always take damage, and out of the many various environmental elements that could be done, there are no more. There's one game I have played, and it was... no, I don't remember. It's Zooks or something. There's Mega Zooks, which is also a very nice game, by the way. It's an engine. Actually, it's an engine for games you can make in it. But in there, it was kinda like, very kinda. It was completely unlike roguelikes, but there was grid movement, and one of the things I really liked in there was abundance of environment, like walls you could, not walls, stuff you can push around, and traps which are firing continuously from the walls and things like that. I think roguelikes need more elements of this kind. I can... Ow. Sorry. Cat was eating my food. And one day I am going to make a roguelike, I hope, and I'm going to include tar in there. Okay, since no one said anything about this room, I'm guessing it works fine as it is. So sorry for poor recording today. I mean, I think I have some problem saying what I have in mind, but still, thank you for watching and see you next time.